First at 5, case dismissed. The felony assault charges against an African-American jogger mistaken for a family violence suspect have been dismissed this afternoon. The move from District Attorney Joe Gonzalez comes as San Antonio police released nearly 2 hours of body cam footage of that arrest.
Matthias Ometu was taken into custody 1 week ago, then jailed for 2 days, all the result of officers attempting to confirm whether he was the suspect in a nearby family violence case.
He was not, and while detained, refused to tell officers who he was. That's his legal right. Dylan Collier examined the footage of a confrontation that turned heated.
Hey, what's your name, brother? This is the moment a San Antonio police officer first encounters 33-year-old Matthias Ometu along Woodstone Drive. Ometu, in workout clothes, immediately says he will not identify himself, even after being falsely told he has to.
I'm not giving my name. I'm just here working out.
Ometu handcuffed as the officer spends a significant amount of time, around 20 minutes, trying to compare Ometu's appearance to that of the actual suspect, Darren Smith Jr. St. Mary's University law professor Gary Ramey pointing out the description of Smith varied from the moment the alleged victim described him, then throughout Ometu's encounter with officers.
It looks a lot like him.
And the officer repeats this as being 5'10", which is my height. I think that's appropriate to call that a medium build, but it is obvious from the photographs and the video that Mr. Ometu is much taller than that.
I'm not getting in the car. I didn't do anything. I'm not.
Nearly a half hour into the footage, officers attempt to physically put Ometu in the back of a patrol vehicle.
Get in the car, man! In the car now!
The video drawing an immediate rebuke from local civil rights activists.
They tell us that black people need police interaction training. We shouldn't have to know your job for you to do it.
This afternoon, Chief William McManus calling it an unfortunate situation for everyone involved, and that officers did not want to continue pursuing criminal charges against Ometu, even though the chief believes they acted appropriately and within their legal authority.
They understand the rift in the community between police and the community, and they wanted to do their part to try and heal what's going on right now. And
In a statement, Ometu's attorney thanked Joe Gonzalez for moving so quickly to reject these felony charges. The attorney then heavily criticized SAPD, saying, quote, "They falsely accused and unjustly arrested an innocent black man. SAPD's misconduct needs to be investigated, and we expect a future inquiry and examination to occur." Reporting live outside Public Safety Headquarters, Dylan Collier, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Dylan. Now, a lot of viewers reached out to us since we began covering the arrest of Matthias Ometu, asking why he specifically did not have to identify himself. Well, as officers clearly stated in the body cam footage, Ometu was being detained or briefly held for questioning, as opposed to being arrested, which is defined as being kept in custody by authority of law. That's important because the Texas Penal Code states the offense of failure to ID occurs only when a person lawfully detained gives false information or refuses to give their name after being arrested, or if the officer has good cause to believe the person is a witness to a criminal offense.